And so with that, let's dig into a perspective on how to look at segmentation and channels. And this is where we see a lot of the traps happening. And the first big one is the type of segmentation that is channel first segmentation. And so we see this quite a bit in many organizations. We've got a direct mail list and we've got an email list that we can reach. So how do we segment our direct mail? Who do we include? And then a separate exercise, how do we segment our email list and who do we include? What ends up happening here is we've got disconnected messages across those channels, and it's a channel centric experience for the donor. It's not really a donor centric experience. It's not in line with where the donor's at in their journey. Apart from all that suboptimal experience, it also gives you fragmented analytics, because if your messaging is different between your channels, and I'm only including two here, but if your messaging is different between those channels, then you don't really know what motivated the gift, which message resonates with your donor more than another. And so doing things like this is really focusing on who can be contacted within each channel instead of who should you contact and on which channel. So that brings us to the way that we like to do things is more of segmenting your donor universe at large. So regardless of your channels, excluding your channels from your segmentations, just looking at your entire donor universe and segmenting that. And then once that is segmented, having clarity and visibility to choose which segments should receive which communication and on which channel. And from there, you can really layer in a much more strategic communication sequence and make better informed decisions on how to communicate with each of these segments within your larger donor profile. Now we've just flipped the script. We're really talking about donor centric experience in communication versus that channel centric or channel first experience.